Hello everybody, Aaron Stone, how are you? You got the first like and the first view. Well, I got the dryer turned off so you don't hear it in the background. So, catch my breath. How's my sound quality? Is everything okay here? Got my vacuum cleaner with the mic on it next to me. That's turned off. Let's mute the TV. Alright, so this has been downloading for over 12 hours. I'm not exaggerating. I let this start downloading last night before 6 o'clock in the evening. Right now, my time, it's 7:34 in the morning. And I'm out of breath already. Got the live stream set up, fixed breakfast, ate breakfast, and now we're ready to play. So Motorsport 7. My wife, or Mama Clutch as I like to call her, is going to be coming in here in a little bit, bringing me some kickstarts to keep me going. So let's watch this intro. Crank up my volume here.
Every driver has a story to tell.
Yes.
Of their first race car. Drivers will talk about their victories, their losses, and their journey.
Really?
Here is the starting point for racing dreams, where aspiring drivers begin forging their own legacy.
Yes.
For a select, devoted few awaits not just the finish line, but the chance to become a racing legend.
Welcome to Forza Motorsport.
Hello, Edgy Hybrid.
I'm here to help you.
I don't know what that
racing
means.
Glory. This
Cupcake Brothers, hello.
Starts. And trust me when I say it's going to be a hard-fought, hard-driving road to win the cup.
So I'm going to be doing the career mode, just playing it like you guys aren't even here, except I'm going to be talking to you. But just playing this like I'm all by my lonesome, like I am. That's kind of cool. Oh, okay, so now I get to pick my gender. You know, this is really politically incorrect. It only has 2 genders available.
Time to pick out your
I'm a
first
male.
driver gear. You come
I
across
am
more
man.
as you race.
So I can customize this more as I race. You know, if Clutch Trick was really going to go out and race, probably be wearing something like that.
Here, you have a choice between starting your campaign for the Forza Drivers Cup, jumping into multiplayer to race against drivers from all over the world, or exploring at your own pace.
Let's just, man, Drivers Cup sounds intense. Let's go the Drivers Cup route. Career modish.
The Forza Drivers Cup, the world's largest, most diverse sanctioned motorsport series. For decades, it's drawn the racing world's best. To win,
Thanks, Aaron. I appreciate that. We'll get more subs. It's just a matter of time.
And adaptability.
We will win this.
Spanning 5 continents and the world's most legendary circuits.
I know I'm going to need some of them kickstarts showing up here soon. My mouth's getting dry already.
Where racing immortality awaits the winner. But first, step into the shoes of past winners and learn what it takes to win driving's top prize. Speed.
It's like the movie Cars.
The defining
I
element
am
of
speed.
racing. Speed is more than the miracles of engineering and design. It is drivers who embrace the pursuit of going ever faster. Last season's Cup winner, Michael Mueller, is one of those drivers.
Yes, we will.
Known for bringing record-breaking cars to the track. He turned heads at the
Well,
Dubai
that's a
Invitational,
big lift for that little car,
where
wasn't
he
it?
drove a car no one knew existed.
Dubai Circuit of the Emirates. Dubai is a really cool place. I've never been there, but it looks like it'd be really cool. Hello, Don Phillipson. Oh, that's cool. If you like my channel, go ahead and subscribe. I'll check out your channel. If I like it, I'll subscribe. I think I'm supposed to be driving this in a minute. It didn't really... Yeah. Press the right trigger for gas. We're doing that. Oh, crap. I'm driving all of a sudden. This is the car I hated in the demo. If you watch my live stream on the demo, I could not master this car. Oh, I've got to change my... On the demo, I adjusted the HUD display also so it's not shaking around so much. We're going to have to do that. Otherwise, this just like shakes and moves around so much. Dang, it's even the same track as in the demo. I could not get the hang of this car or this track at all in the demo. But if I adjust the HUD display, it will help me immensely. I don't know if you guys can see it, how everything's like bouncing and shaking around. I'm bouncing off everything here. Don't they have a super easy mode for live streamers? They should. That would make a lot of sense, actually. Hello, Don. So I can press this to modify assist. I don't really want to change assist, but holy cow, this HUD display is killing me. Cockpit, camera, motion effects. That's got to change. Whoops. Maybe it's my age, maybe it's, I don't know. Let's see here. Okay, I'm glad it let me change that right in the middle of a race. I did not want to switch to cockpit. Camera view, hood, bumper, driver, chase near, chase far. Alright, only fell back, good grief, falling back a lot. So the HUD's not shaking around as much now. I think the best position I ever got with this car, this track, was third in the demo. And I've got the screen setting on my television much darker than what I see on my OBS down here. When I'm in that tunnel, I see nothing but taillights. I do not see the edge of the wall, the little part of the wall that sticks down. I don't see any of that. And I get third place again, just like I did in my live stream on the demo. I just hope that's over with. I don't like that race. This is my real garage in real life, actually, here.
Of any vehicle. To win the cup, drivers must
completed my first race.
win with just one car,
Rare
no matter
achievement.
how much speed they apply. At Mugello, Maria Rossi earned the series points lead and eventually the Forza Drivers' Cup itself by having the skill to drive something as unconventional as a racing truck to victory.
As unconventional as a racing truck. These are pretty cool. I like these things. Be even more cool if they actually had a trailer on them, a semi-trailer. That would be insanity. It's not letting me change my view while I'm driving. So I guess we're stuck with this. I don't usually like driving from the cockpit. I think the sound with my headphones on, the sound of this actually sounds like I'm driving inside a big truck. Kind of has that echoey sound like when you're in a big box van or a semi. I love racing with the rumble strip instead of those stinking blue flags you have on Horizon 3. The blue smoke where you go by just like a Newton meter too far away or whatever it's called, and it puts you back 20 seconds. I much prefer the rumble strips. I like, look down the bottom left of my cockpit, there's like a little screen. That's my rearview mirror. That's pretty cool. Of course, I'm not going to use it. Oh crap. Talking too much. I'm not going to use that, but I'm gonna talk about it being cool because I like it. Hey, I'm actually pulling away from the pack quite a bit here. Now look at my mini map down there. Somebody must have listened to me about the easy mode for live streamers. Wow, wait. There's so many behind me. There's so many of them back there. Not sure why the camera point of view was from inside the cab that time. Oh, 5 people watching. That's pretty good. I appreciate you guys coming to join me here. I was excited about this. Legitimately excited about this game loading.
Only the prepared will be able to cope with any change on the track.
Let me guess. This is going to be a race Nissan GTR. We're going to start the race with no rain, and it's quickly going to turn to rain.
To win the Forza Drivers' Cup,
this is hilarious. Basically, the demo was the very first part here.
When no 2 laps are the same.
You're right. Try changing it now. Actually, a minute ago, I changed it during the race, and then it went back. So I think as soon as the race starts, I'm going to try to change it. Because I don't want to get used to that. Besides that, we've got the cool music video thing going on here. You can tell the whole world... Thanks, man. You can tell the whole world is completely confused over whether they like classic rock or pop music or jazz. So we just kind of mixed it all up here. I like this car. I like this race. Oh, look, we're back to our normal view. And I was wrong. We start off in the rain. The demo, I think the first part of the lap was dry. I did manage to get first place on this in the demo. But it took work, though. It wasn't something I just did easily. Honestly, that big thing flapping its arms off in the distance distracted me for a second there. If any of you have ever raced mountain bikes or like hair scrambles on ATVs or dirt bikes, I get the same feeling on this. Same feeling you get when you start off a big race. That intensity at the beginning of the race where the big crowd's around you, you don't want to blast out too hard and tear yourself up. You just kind of try to stay with everybody and slowly work your way through. This will take some getting used to. Drift. I could be drifting now. I really want to try to work on winning. Oh crap. I think the thing's got some. It's got some kind of driver aid on. I just hit the throttle and nothing happened until it got out of the turn. So I want to get that adjusted to my likings. Yeah, I just did it there. It let off the throttle for me. I do not like that at all. See, I'm holding it full throttle the whole time. And the car is doing the driving for me more or less. That is not my style. I'd rather use a parking brake than a parking aid. Still got first place, even with the computer telling me what to do. Hello, Sven. I'm on Xbox One S. My PC is what I'm doing the live stream through here. What kind of music is this? I feel like I'm in a coffee shop that sells books. This music is crazy. Told you. The world is confused over what kind of music they like.
Now you've seen what it takes to win. Speed, versatility, and adaptability.
Yep.
Now, it's up to you. You're about to take part in the premier contest in all of racing.
Really?
The Forza Drivers Cup.
I thought it was on a
Draws
video
only
game.
the best. Yeah, it'll be a challenge. But when you lift that trophy, everyone will know you're the world's greatest driver.
Really? All from a video game? That's awesome. Let's see if I can change. Nope. Can't change any things. So here we can do Seeker, Breakout, Evolution, Domination, Masters, or Forza Drivers Cup. Those are all locked except for this one down here.
Welcome to the Seeker Championship. Each
So it's the only one you'd
series
let
is
you
based
in.
on more than 50 car divisions, featuring different types of vehicles. So, it's time to make
Auto
a choice.
Break.
Which series will you choose first?
Which series first? Hot Hatch, Road Racing, looks like it's old stuff. Supercars, Trophy Trucks, Razors, Legends. That's pretty tempting. I am a trophy truck kind of guy.
Racing, you'll need a car. Now the first one is on me, so go ahead and pick what you
They're
want.
buying me a race car.
Every truck maker says their vehicle is tough, but none of them hold a candle to these beasts. With massive engines and sturdy suspension, these trucks bring the jumps and noise.
Just gotta listen to what this guy's saying.
In the Dakar Rally to a stadium show near you.
Okay, day. Definitely not going to do the Mini. That thing right there just looks... That's an F-150. I worked at a Ford dealership for almost 3 years. Nope, I ain't driving that. So this is a 14 Ford of some sort. Looks like... I would say it's based off of a Ranger. We're going to go with the Polaris.
We got some new designs.
Probably
that
picked
you
the
can
wrong
use
one.
to personalize your car.
I can personalize it, but it's someone else's design, so how am I personalizing it? Let's see. Sort colors, design options, search. I don't know if I ever painted this myself. Let's see. I wonder if it'll migrate stuff over from Horizon 3. Design options, search. I just clicked search and now I'm back here again. Search any keyword, creator. Let's just see if it lets me put in my own name. Caps. Clutch. How long is it going to make me spell this out until there's clutch? Oh, come on. Still not there. There we go. This is just an experiment for myself. Looks like none there. Let's just go back and just put anything on this thing we want. All I'm doing is racing with it. Manufacturer. Let's go manufacturer. Screw this. Spend all day on it. Bye. Said the first one was on you.
Before you race, you can make some last-minute choices.
Oh, really?
You can change your gear, tune your car, and more. Never hurts to give everything one more look before you hit the track.
You're right. He's right. Mods, prize crates. What is prize crates here?
In these crates, you'll find driver gear, mods, and special vehicles to add to your collection.
So it looks like in the top right corner I have 100,000 credits to start with. I've got 3 crates ready to open. This crate is not available to buy. But it says, press wide open. VIP crate 1. That's even a carbon fiber crate. That's pretty cool looking. The drama. The sound. Oh. I like how they act like you've achieved something here. So did I just get that? Did I just get this BMW and the 69 Camaro? I bought the Ultimate Edition. I don't know if that matters. So I have to accept all this stuff? Let's go to the second one. I love this drama. The sounds, the boom, 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 boom. 13. Yeah, so this, I'm getting cars just right off the bat. I'm not even doing anything. Boom. So much drama, suspense. Ooh, I like that one. We'll accept. 26 days, lucky. So this one you have to buy. Okay, so that was enough of the free stuff. That was kind of cool. I got some cars, got some outfits, some nice blouses.
Keep things properly matched. This race has been homologated, meaning every car on the track meets the same standards.
Homologated. Is that an actual race term?
But fair.
Really?
Okay. Everything set? Start when you're ready.
You know, it sucks. All I did was check out prize crates. I didn't check anything else out.
Best mods to challenge your skills and earn more credits. You can get mods with prize crates and test them out before your race.
You can get mods by prize crates. Okay, so back to the start race. Let's see what setup does. Tuning and upgrades. Tune the truck.
Get the most out of what you're driving.
Yes, I do.
Well, this is where you can tweak and adjust to your heart's content.
You hear that? If you actually have problems with being content in life, you just come here and tweak and adjust until you're content. I always start off with my tire pressures all the way down, because I'm a poser. And gear ratio, I like on these races to go a little bit more towards the acceleration side. Alignment will leave alone. Anti-sway bars, tighten up the front a little bit. Spring rate will leave alone. And shocks. I like to run my rebound rate towards stiff. That's why bound or bump stiffness, you go down. You want that to go down quick. or for the wheel to go up quick, and then you want the car to come back up slow so it doesn't like, bounce. So I'll run these up. So basically I'm making that up part stiff. Alright, let's apply this setup and let's go race it. Homologate car. Get tunes. Let's just go race. We'll go race and see how bad we get beat first. I see snow. Don't you make me drop from the cockpit. This is why I like to tune my gear ratio a little more towards the acceleration side. This right here. Oh, I forgot to turn off the driver aid. It just let off the throttle for me. I hate that. It's such a weird feeling. How does this even count if the thing's letting off the throttle for me? I have not let off the trigger the whole time. Throttle triggers all the way down. Steering is wacky. Still have not let off the throttle. Wants to give me the option to rewind just because I bumped somebody. Notice we're racing like short course trucks and stuff on asphalt. What's up with that? Oh, dang. Where's the jumps at? Okay, well, let me change the driver aid right now. Let's see. Assist. Get that crap off there.
To tweak how your car handles.
Suggested line. I like that. It helps me see because I'm half blind, old man. Braking assisted. No. ABS on. ABS off. Drive like a man. Steering assisted. No, I don't want that. Let's do normal. Traction control. No. Stability control. Maybe I'll leave stability control on. Shifting automatic, I like that. Damage, I don't like cosmetic. Fuel, we'll leave it on cosmetic. Rewind on, whatever. Friction assist, what is that? Let's turn that off. That kind of takes away, kind of defeats the purpose of what we're doing. Alright. I see a spider like descending from the ceiling on the spider web right in front of my light. Checking me out. Okay, gotta readjust my driving. Yeah, now we're talking. Just keep it off the wall. Okay, now got a whole lap to try to drive myself and win this. Sucker really likes to slide now. Holy cow. It's like sliding big time. I left the stability control on. What just happened there? I think my game actually just lagged on me a second. Not sure why we've basically gone to drift mode now. Kind of having fun with it, just letting it drift. really feels like I'm driving with big mud tires on a hard, cold asphalt road. Can't beat 'em, wreck 'em. Alright, we're gonna come back and win this. Famous last words. Oh, that dude just wrecked me! He seriously was totally screwing me up there. Now I got real work to do. I don't like how the front end, it's like the truck does not want to steer sometimes. Kind of like understeer. Where you're steering, but you're just going straight, kind of. Come on, Line Wrath. Here's where that gear ratio change really helps. My vehicle is not faster than theirs, it's just tuned different. There's that understeer I'm talking about. Holy crap. Yeah, if you're touching the guardrail, your car will not accelerate. Oh, that sucks. 4th place after getting so close. Oh, that's cool, Aaron. Just friend me. You know, my gamer tag is Clutch Trick. Friend me. That actually is helpful sometimes. So I've got some crazy ideas that take more than one person to do. Let's see here. Let's continue. That spider is just hanging out. He's like come down from the ceiling. He's just hanging out right there. Tempted whether I should kill it or wait till I'm not live streaming. Yeah, just so friend me and send me a message so I know who you are.
You want to know how to get some easy rewards? Just keep driving. The more you drive, the faster you'll get to a milestone. And milestones can net you some great stuff for all your hard work.
No kidding. So I wasn't real happy with the changes I made. I liked the tuning on the truck. But the way it handled after I changed things, which, let's see, assist, okay.
Here, you could change the length of the race.
Suggested line, ABS braking, I'm cool with dealing with that. Steering, whatever, traction control, stability control. Wow, it's like, maybe it was this friction assist that changed things. Thanks, Aaron. Maybe it was the friction assist that made it just start sliding everywhere. I'm going to leave that like it is. I'd rather the challenge. I'd rather have to drive the car myself. Let's see, tuning upgrades. What would I change after that race? Don't tell me again. You know, we could take that gearing a little more towards acceleration probably. Alignment. Since we're racing on asphalt for some reason, I'm going to turn this down some. Toe, up, up, up. We'll turn it out just a little bit. Anti-roll bars will leave the same. Oh, arrow. Well, let me change it. Front arrow can be adjusted with the race front bumper upgrade. Start El Raso. Big burnout taken off there. Not what we want to see, but it gets the job done. Gotta love that gear ratio kicking in. Whoa, 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 whoa. Man. With the changes I've made to it, this is very, very much more difficult to drive than it was before. I don't mind having some stability control on, but I can't stand the thought of having an assist that's actually changing the track conditions for me. Probably shouldn't have chose these stadium trucks as my first race. I really expected that we were going to be racing on dirt with some jumps. Yeah, I see you got me out of there. Thanks, man. I'll make a note to holler at you. So that HUD is still doing some moving around. I don't like that at all. It just kind of makes me nauseous. Oh, crap. That dude totally just... Like, that was a wreck. I wrecked. Understeer is amazing on this thing. Where it just goes straight. Probably should open up the differentials and maybe loosen up my sway bars a little bit to stop that. I'm in 5th place. I need to work my way back up. It'll help too, once I play the game enough where I know these courses. I don't know these tracks at all. This is the first motorsport that I've had. Wow, look at that. Way out of line there. Last time I played any kind of racing simulation game was like Gran Turismo 4. You're literally watching me play the first simulation game I've played in almost a decade, other than just regular like arcade stuff like the Horizon game you see me play a lot. No, I have done Dirt 4, which kind of doesn't count. I like Dirt 4, but it's just not, just doesn't do it for me. Alright, let's let this little truck do its job. Need some more straight stretches so I can use my power. My special powers. That sucks. Understeer sucks. Oh, here we go. I'll use that guy for my brakes. also throws him off course and lets me get by him. Some call it cheating, I call it winning. Oh, there's a wall. Come on, little truck. Come on. There you go. Catch him back up on him. Gotta love the acceleration. Second place. Worked our way into second place. Can't I get first place? Don't know the truck, don't know the track. Oh, too aggressive on the brakes. Come on, come on. No, 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 no. Oh, so I was gaining on him. I was gonna pass him. I was gonna. I keep looking to see if Mama Clutch brings in my drinks and sets them on the floor. She's probably right behind the wall listening to me. Oh, that's pretty intense. Achievement. Use your first mod. I don't know what a mod is. View replay, restart. I don't want to restart. Let's go to the next race. That's how you do it. Don't have to be first every time. Just try to get in the top 3.
Congratulations. You just hit a milestone from all of your driving. Now that you've hit a milestone, you get a choice of rewards. There'll be something great like cars, mods, or credits, but they will be different with every milestone.
So they're saying I can pick right now? Discount 40,000 credits, cost 0 credits. So I can get the Nissan 240SX, which my PE teacher drove in high school. It was a new car back then, by the way. Tech Camouflage Orange. Yeah, I saw your message come through. I'm just kind of not checking that stuff right now during the live stream. Let's pick the car. I just try to focus on the people in the live stream.
Well, this will increase your car collection score, and you just added another vehicle to your racing arsenal.
Racing Arsenal. Yeah, that was a brand new car when I was in high school.
What you're seeing is your car collection. Every time you acquire a car, your car collection fills out, and your collector score goes up.
I own all
Raise
these?
your collector score to get your hands on higher tier cars and better rewards.
Cars owned, 1 of 157. I don't own all these cars. Some of this is a little confusing to me because it's so different than Horizon. I don't understand why they would reinvent the wheel every time. So tier 1 common cars, I guess. Tier 1 progress. I'm a big F100 fan. I'll be buying one of those. Maybe 5 of them. Let's just keep going here. Keep racing. Well, do I get to pick again? Let's keep buying cars. I would rather get cars than money. And that way in real life too.
Looks like you got some credits to spend. Hey, why not invest in a prize crate? You might get mods, driver gear, or something else great.
Okay, so they're telling me what to buy. I've got 143,000 credits, looks like. Can buy these different ones. Why would I buy a cheap one? I've got 143. Let's buy the one for 100 grand. Spend all our money on a prize crate because it makes so much sense. Chance for super rare items, car, driver gear, mods, and badges guaranteed. I just clicked open, so open any of your own crates to reveal their crates. I just clicked open. Okay, so I have to click open again. The drama. I don't get it. Let's see if we can change up. I don't want to spend any more money on that. If we can, oh, I guess I'm racing again. I want to change up the way my driver looks. Need to make him shorter, a little pudgier, some facial hair. Mods, car collection. So we'll finish this race series before we worry about that. Let's try taking off without full throttle. Ooh. That was half throttle. Now we're full throttle. Now we're going. Off the throttle, on the brakes. Whoa, it just got a lot darker on me. Not sure if that's the game or my screen or what just happened. I've got to deal with this understeer issue. Big time. And I got distracted and forgot to do it. Understeer is when you're trying to steer the car, but it's just going straight. I think it's actually supposed to be the weather, like clouding up and getting darker. But with my screen settings, my screen is almost going black. I can see the trees, I can see the white line, I can see the arrows and the other cars, but I can't see much else. Heck, this is just drift. Oh my word. That was a little tap and it spun me all the way around. And now the rain starts. Oh. Dead last place. In the rain. With tuning issues going on. Spider still hanging next to me. I actually am not a fan of weather changes on these games at all. Right there, I've got my steering all the way over and it's not steering at all. Just going straight. Some of that could be the ABS, admittedly, but it's doing it when I'm not on the brakes. Let's turn ABS on for the rain. I don't like doing this at all. I've fallen way behind now. I really don't like these walls are like made out of eraser material or something. You touch them and you stick to them and spin around instead of just sliding across it. Okay, I can't wait for this race to be over. This is insanity. Touch a wall, spin around. If I come in dead last place, I'm going to kill the spider. Look at that. Just sliding and sliding and sliding. I can handle the spinning out, but the just perpetual sliding is a little obnoxious. Literally barely keep this thing on the road. This is ridiculous. And now pitch black. Driving in pitch black darkness. Seriously, how often do you turn on your television and see a professional race going on in a thunderstorm like this? I mean, I'm not saying it never happens. It's pretty realistic if you want a thunderstorm in your racing game. Well, I know I'm not getting first place. I just want to pass somebody, anybody. Even have the rest of the pack in sight would be good. At this point. And just set it down. Look at that slide, 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 slide. Every once in a while you have one of those races where you just want it to end. We'll retry this race, even though I don't want to. We'll change the assists and do some tuning and see how big of a difference it makes. So right now, this is just really undrivable. It's like driving a car on... It's worse than driving a real car on snow. Looks like we're getting close to the end, maybe. Can't even keep it straight for the finish line. Wow, that was torturous. Okay, yeah, if you added me, I should be able to go back and find what's going on and find you there. Let's make some changes. I'm going to open up my Kickstart. Let's get all dry and stuff. It's hot. Okay. Set that down there. Let's see. Let's restart this race. See if it'll let me do much changing. Wait, I came in dead last. Means the spider dies. I kill you. Okay, sorry about that. Had to kill a spider. Spider web on my head. I'm not a fan of spiders. I know some people are, but once you've been to the emergency room a couple of times for them, you lose your liking for them. Okay, let's check out some things here. What can we do with mods? Perform 2 good passes, blah blah blah. No mod equipment. Setup, select car, tuning, and upgrades. This is where we want to go. Tuning. Acceleration. Differential. Okay, this is what I want to change. By loosening, well, I guess the better way to say it, when you tighten up your differential, when you go to the high side, you're making both wheels want to spin the same speed all the time. So going around a turn, it's going to make the car want to go straight more because the inside wheel needs to actually spin a little bit slower going around a turn. And when they both try to turn the same speed, it's going to push it straight. So I'm going to open that up about halfway. Hopefully that'll help a little bit with my issue of understeer. Also, anti-roll bars, I stiffened up the front one when we started. I'm going to loosen that back up. And what that does, if you don't know, it's basically a bar that goes from one side of your suspension to the other. So when one wheel goes up, it kind of puts load on the other one. And basically it makes the front end or rear end, whichever one you adjust, a lot stiffer. Let's see here, attack control, yes. This thing's only a 3-speed. Let's adjust our gear ratio back up a little bit. The reason I adjusted my gear ratio back up is because I was spinning out so much, and I'm hoping maybe that kind of helps take out some of that. Upgrade shop. Will this let me go in and upgrade the vehicle while I'm in a race? So let's see here. So I guess if I change too much, it's gonna kick me out of the... Okay, so the amalgamation, I don't know why they're using that word in a video. I can't go above 550, looks like. That puts me over 550. So there we go with that. Rear tires are already... We're racing on asphalt. Can we not change to a different tire altogether? Whoa. That bumps me way up. Drag tires. My yes. Special tire compound up. Blah, 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 blah. Oh, I'm excited about drag tires, guys. You have no idea. No, I mean really, you have no idea. Brakes. Don't really think brakes are my issue. More power. So all of these here are going to give you more horsepower, except the last one. This right here actually, I'm trying to, like, my channel is all about trying to teach, try to use video games, play video games, and teach about real cars. Basically, this is a flywheel or flex plate. It's what connects the engine to the transmission. So you're just spinning it. It's kind of like the sprocket on a bicycle in a sense. If you can imagine a bicycle with a sprocket that weighs like 50 pounds, that'd be a lot harder to pedal than one that weighs like a real sprocket, almost nothing. So by making this lighter, you're not actually increasing horsepower. You're just making the engine work, not have to work so hard. Looks like this one already has the top of the line there. Restrictor plate. That doesn't help. Yes, we're gonna do some drag racing on this channel. Big time. I love drag racing. Wait, what just happened? Okay. Looks like all this stuff is already equipped on the vehicle. So all I really accomplished here today was changing my front tire size, which probably hurt me. Change that. Let's go race it. Really don't want to change assists. Really don't want to get into all that. I want it to kind of be realistic, but not completely realistic. Much better takeoff that time. Opening up the differential will also make the car want to not drift as easily. Instead of spinning both back tires, it would just only spin one. Alright, here we go. Pulling up into second place, but can I even stay in the pack? Face it, last time I came in dead last. My goal now is not to pass first place. I can see him in front of me. I just want to stay with him. If I can stay with him until the last lap, then we'll worry about passing him. No real point in trying to get up the front. It would just make me more likely to wreck, because then I wouldn't have somebody to follow and watch. Which I'm not doing real good at not wrecking right now. I really thought we were going to be racing these trucks on dirt. Here comes the rain, so this is where the real challenge starts for me. No, not again, not again, not again. That rain ruins everything. The track, it's so slick. Just like ridiculously slick. Look at this. I mean, I'm not even... This is insanity. It's not like I was like not able to keep up with the pack in the first place. I mean, I was in second place and deliberately not trying to pass first, and now I can't keep the truck on the road. That big of a change. Let's go in and let's change the friction assist. That has to be the issue. They've just made it so that the difference between rain and no rain is so different that it's not even realistic. Maybe with the assist on, it can be a little more accurate. So when you get rain, it's not like nice warm rain does not create black ice everywhere. Look at the difference that made. Just changing the friction control. I see your comments coming in down there. I'm just trying to stay focused. So friction control appears to be the real kicker. I hate that. I really would rather just not even know about it. Now let's get back to driving. As soon as this guy gets out of the way. Get back to winning. What am I saying? Not driving. I'm back to winning. Second place again. Just by changing that one thing, we go from unable to finish to second place. Awesome. That was it. Yes, stupid rain. I hate it. Hate the rain. Oddly enough, where I live is like a semi-desert climate. And now that I've had some time off from work, so I've pretty much worked my life away the past 2.5 years. Now that I have some time off from work, suddenly it's cloudy and rainy every day. Maybe it's the tears of all the people I used to work with. I'm just going to tell myself that's what it is. It's the tears of all my former coworkers. Hope none of them are watching this. They better not be. They're at work. They better not be watching the live stream. Look how dark this is. Like, when I look down my OBS, when I glance down at it, it's dark, but it's still livable. I've got my TV, I have it adjusted so that there's not a whole lot of blue light, because blue light's not good for you. And honestly, it's so dark I can't see much of anything. Like, we are pulling ahead of the pack. Like, absolutely pulling ahead of the pack. With basically no change from this last time I just did the same race. I came in dead last place just from changing that one setting. I think we're going to have to make a video about that. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Get cocky. May have to change my TV settings before my next live stream also. Just a little too dark. One more turn and then the finish line. Look at the amazing difference I made. Huge.
That's how you race. Nice job.
Mm-hmm. This stuff's pretty good if you haven't tried it yet. It's the yellow Kickstart Hydrating Boost. Let's go to the next race. Let's not change anything. Earn 20,000 credits. I would like to get the car. Giraffe outfit. Let's make money.
Smart to have extra money on hand.
Let's make money.
Especially if you were planning to buy a car to add to your collection.
Make that money.
It's the final race of the series. Now you've brought the finesse and the fury so far. Now finish strong and show everyone who will be taking home the Forza Drivers' Cup.
They actually give you a coach in the game. The guy's coaching me. He's telling me, finish strong. Show them who's bringing home the Forza Cup. Make sure nobody's in here with me. It's funny, I'm live streaming, there's people watching me, I can talk like this. But if somebody in my family was behind me, I'd be all like quiet and stuff. Don't take off full throttle. I've learned that with this truck here. When you guys get the game and you play and you're starting off right there, I mean, I'm like half throttle and then I actually let off a little bit right when the light goes green and then get back on the throttle. Please don't spin me out. Oh, up on the flowers. Do a big burnout on the flowers. Had to get on the brakes hard right there. Could use that ABS now. I'm sliding into these turns. So if you're going to be pushing against another vehicle, why do they always let the other vehicle have the most force? I love cones. I love those cones. Had to get into the parking brake a little bit right there. No, understeer. Understeer. I think I'm gonna like this track once I get the hang of it more and get the vehicles dialed in more the way I like them. Probably should be using the ABS like I mentioned, because like right there. Wow, we're sliding big time into that turn. Parking brake. Too much parking brake. Big burnout. Little bump here. Little bump never hurt anybody except me and him. This truck doesn't like to turn while it's sliding. It just wants to go straight. Let's see what happens when I turn the ABS on. Since we changed the friction assist a minute ago and saw the difference during the race. Traction control, let's turn that on. Steering, let's leave it alone. ABS. ABS is on. So we just turned on regular traction control. Wow, my ABS is on already? That's insane. I just don't have the assist. I don't have, it's not braking for me. It's just helping me. Oh, a little practice will get that turn better. It's just helping me to not lock up so much. Wow, that's a shame. One more lap. What can we do? I'm mid-pack. 7 out of 14. As you can see, I don't like the rewind option. I like just to get what I get. Oh crap, oh crap. You're telling me that's with ABS on? That's anti-lock brake system turned on. Screw these flowers. Drop back 2 places. I want to finish in at least the top 5. Oh, major understeer there. Wow. These trucks are not meant for this type of racing. Wow, that was faster to use the parking brake and then throttle than it was to actually drive like I know what I'm doing. Come on. Dang it. Come on, come on, come on. Go, 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 go. Wow, that sucked. You can't get Motorsport 7 yet. Gotta wait for your dad to get a new Xbox. Understand that. Replay. Let's restart that one. I don't want to go with 7th place. Yeah, I understand that. And then, you know, Xboxes aren't cheap and the games aren't cheap. Honestly, I wouldn't have this game if it wasn't for the fact I thought I could use it to help me build a channel. I like playing it and all, but I got a family to feed myself here. Man, what do I want to change after that experience? The truck was really sliding a lot into the turns. Let's do something I don't want to do. Let's turn our gear ratio up. It's going to gear the truck higher. It's not going to accelerate as fast. But it's also going to cause it to bog down a little bit more in turns. Hopefully making it more stable coming out of turns. Hopefully. Whew. Already much better. I took off full throttle there and it did not spin out and wreck me like you saw earlier. I am against the wall already somehow. Twice now. 3 times. Truck was just glued to the wall, felt like. Gonna have this hard left-hand turn coming up. Really do not want to go to the assisted braking. So that's just a computer applying the brakes for you, and that's just not. That ain't racing, you know. What the heck? It's literally a traffic jam. Nice pass there. That's clean pass. I think the ghost of that spider is on my face now. Oh man, I hate when the truck doesn't want to turn. Definitely glad we went with more of the race type truck and not like the F-150 or the Mini. I just feel like this thing has to have more power. It has to be better. It's to be lighter weight, more power. Even though it's going to be the same class. Even though it's amalgamated. We're working our way back through the pack here. What did that change? Change the gear ratio. That's what I did. Truck does not like any kind of input at high speeds. Gets real testy. Again, like in this type stuff, there's no use fighting over positions, tight turns and all. We'll wait, and we're in the middle of the race. There's no use risking a wreck. Just hang out in whatever position you're in until the track opens up some more. Oh, don't hit that. Oh, big mistake. Do your passing when the track opens up. Oh. Also, notice that looking forward helps while you race. I just kind of thought you guys maybe would think it was cool that I was looking backwards, you know. Like that kid that tries riding his bicycle with no hands on a gravel road just to show off. That was me at one time. I actually feel like the pack is speeding up some, maybe. Which, that's not a bad thing. That could be good, that it's kind of realistic, showing that other people are thinking the same thing, you know. Give more effort towards the end of the race than at the beginning. Come on, take off, take off. Okay, so now we are getting ready to go into our last lap. We're on the last lap now. Time to worry more about getting up in first place. Oh crap, too much. Yeah, but you can always block them. So now I'm in first place. They're not going to really be pushing to pass me in this tight stuff either. I can kind of slow down, take my time, don't wreck. Just drive. Let the horsepower do its job. That needs to be like a channel slogan. Let the horsepower do its job. Not sure what is up with... Unless this is supposed to be tire wear, the truck is handling worse now than it did at the beginning of the race. I'm not going faster, but I'm having to worry about braking a lot more. I'm having to be more careful with my braking to prevent locking up. First place. The only change we made in the truck was gearing it up, making it geared higher. Continue. They've even got it programmed so my little driver guy was doing the same thing I was.
You did it.
Pretty cool.
You finished your first series and you grabbed a spot on the podium. Fantastic work. You can tackle the next challenge for the Forza Drivers' Cup.
Not to be sexist or anything, but why is my driver the only dude there? Alright. VIP rewards. I guess we got that. No mod equip. I don't get the mod equip thing. I'm not getting that. Looks like I just picked a car or something. Alright. So it still doesn't open up any of these others. We're still in Seeker.
Showcases are the only place to get special, rare, and unique cars. Now these rides will definitely improve your collection score.
Collection score matters. I don't like that sticking out there. Let's do something. There you go. What? These were open to me a minute ago. Hot hatch, store. Looks like the game's forcing me to do like a gymkhana, limo bowling, or something without it. Let's go for the gymkhana.
A history of rivalries. Hunt versus Lauda, Prost versus Senna, McLaren versus Ferrari. A proper rivalry gets your blood pumping, pushes you to improve. Pro rally driver Ken Block has dropped by the track to be your rival.
Oh.
Now here's your chance to challenge yourself
Yeah,
against
no
a
problem.
racing pro.
Just a guy here. They picked a rival competitor as a professional driver for me. That's wonderful.
What helped me get to the level I wanted to get was the passion. I thought about it every day. I want to be in the car every day. I practiced.
I assume this is Ken Block talking.
Got to the level that I got to because that passion was there for me to do what I wanted to do.
It's kind of a cool touch to a video game.
Until I got to the level I wanted to get to.
Start race. Car collection. Let's just go. Let's go see what happens. Jump in. So I'm supposed to be doing a gymkhana, but I have no idea what I'm doing here. Or am I just racing Ken Block? Looks like my car's faster than his. by a long shot, like a long. Fortunately, this is the track I just did. Ooh, that was hard. So I'm supposed to be racing Ken Block. I thought Jim Connor meant we're going to be doing some tricks and... Oh crap. Oh crap. Yeah. Donuts and stunts and stuff. Did you see the understeer? Okay, this is frustrating. I'm not sure what they want you to do here. The car's fast enough, but it's basically handling like a drift car. Like, don't come at the turns with any speed at all. You gotta really slow down. At least we're doing 2 laps instead of 1. No way. The car just slides forever and ever and ever. Who cares if I cut the turn a little bit? Get out of the way! That's how you win, boys. Now it's a drag race to the finish. Da 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 da! I just won. Da 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 da! I beat Ken Block. Whew. See, that's what I say. Don't worry about what position you're in till the end. Get to the last turn, wreck the guy in front of you. Screw Ken Block. I can do better than that. What kind of name is his anyway? Keep thinking someone's sitting behind me. I've got like a couch behind me here. Alright, let's continue. It'd be awesome if this little coach guy here that's like, oh great, you did great. If he was like, dude, you suck, you just wrecked him to win. That would be awesome. Can't believe you thought you did something good. You just wrecked him. Oh, that was a Subi. Should have got the Subaru. Should have got the Subaru. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, the music. It's going to get my live stream flagged and demonetized. Wonderful.
Nice work. This car is now yours. Now you can pull it out of the garage and race it whenever you want. Keep an eye out for more showcases. They're the best way to collect cars you won't find anywhere else. Showcases will be
Well, that was pretty
unlocked
cool.
as you race. Now, it's your call what to drive next. Car bowling is
Let's
proof
do
of
the
car
limo
can make
bowling
anything
here.
better. Instead of rolling a ball down a lane to hit some pins, you'll be the ball, racing to knock down pins set up for you along the track. It's a perfect way to practice drifting and sliding.
Perfect way to practice drifting and sliding.
Now, bowling with a car is something I'm pretty good at for two reasons. Number one, I've done a lot of dumb stuff in a car in my life. Number two, I took
Who's this
bowling
talking
as
now?
a class in college. The whole idea is just like when you see a professional
Rutledge
bowler,
Wood.
it's all about the
Whoever that
speed.
is.
You got to get in there and
Oh,
you got
crap.
to make that car
It's putting me
as
in.
wide as
I wanted to
possible.
change to a manual trans. I always use a manual trans when I'm drifting.
But also, the harder you hit that pin, the harder it hits other pins.
Okay, so driver gear. Hey,
Here's the place to personalize.
I have
what you
not
wear when you
personalized
hit
my
the
driver
track.
yet.
You'll unlock more driver gear as rewards or from prize crates.
Ooh, I like that. It's all black. Black, all black. Let's go with this. Options. Let's see, where'd I go? Don't want to change HUD. Dravatar
This will
difficulty,
change how
no.
the other drivers out there will.
Assist. Shifting automatic manual. Manual with clutch. As if Cadillac makes a limousine that's a manual with a clutch. So drifting with the manual is much, much, much easier. Wait a minute. Let's do it. See what we win.
Now, bowling with a car is something I'm pretty good at for two reasons. Number one, I've done a lot of dumb stuff.
Wait,
in
I
a
thought
car
my
in
guy
my
was
life.
all
Number
black.
two, I
He's
took
got pink
bowling
and
as a
purple on him.
class in college. The whole idea is just like when you see a professional bowler.
Let's go.
It's all about the spin.
Forget
You
the
gotta
pink
get
and
in
purple
there,
and just
you
do
gotta
it.
make that
Just
car
drive.
as wide as possible. Think about it from a style point, but also the.
What kind of an engine sound is that? Limos don't take off well in second gear. I really thought I was going to be drifting more. I should have left this in automatic now. Will they not let you? I mean... It's letting me go backwards. If I can go backwards, doesn't that defeat... I mean, that's like being able to go bowling and take the ball and use it like a paintbrush back and forth to knock the pins down. Am I really accomplishing anything here? So this is supposed to help me practice my drifting and sliding. Maybe if I could use a drift car. Totally missed that turn. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh. That would have been an opportunity to knock down a bunch. I'll just use an automatic and a parking brake next time. Some rain would have helped. I see it's starting to rain now. Save, replay, restart. Let's restart it, change it to automatic. Setup, assists. Won't let me do anything with tuning. I'd love to make the rear tires really hard, like air them all the way up so I can slide more. So now we're going to use our parking brake. We're not going to have to worry about the sinking gear changing. Whoa, the slide made me miss the whole kit and caboodle there. Definitely don't want to drive by the driving line on this. The driving line will just totally screw you up here. It's taking you on the course like you're racing the course, not like you're trying to knock down bowling pins. So, I mean, is it okay if I just drive in circles till I knock down all the pins? Is that how you get 100% on here or something? Doesn't seem right. Seems to be working. Don't see a timer anywhere, so I mean, that's really weird. All right. And loop back around, get some more. This really isn't as much fun as I'd hoped it would be. Had I been in a drift car, I could be having some real fun right now. Or, if these were actually laid out on the race path line so I can kind of learn something. And so the longer you're on that line, the better you're on that line, the more pins you knock down. Now this section here, they kind of are. Could you imagine really doing this in real life? You would just destroy your car. 250 points. What did that accomplish? I don't know. Let's move on past that. Car bowling is not my favorite thing. I tried it though. But I won 208,000 credits. What? No. I won 1,200 credits. A little optimistic there. Way optimistic there. Let's get back into some racing. Okay, we're still in Masters. We've done the Trophy Truck Challenge. Razors Legends, man. I'm looking forward to doing that one. I'm saying we do hot hatch or muscle cars. Seeker open. Let's go with hot hatch right
These
now.
cars prove you shouldn't judge a vehicle by its size.
I don't know about
Designed and
that.
built for performance and practicality, these hot hatches are perfect for racing around tight road circuits.
You know, I'm gonna have to pick this Honda Civic. Uncommon. Instead of common. I like these cars. Like in real life, the new ones that's come out, I really actually like them. We'll go with the white one. And buy it. And
Nice.
buy it.
Another car for the collection.
So after this series, I've got to go back and see what all cards are in my collection. No tuning and upgrades yet. Guess we're still loading here. Driver gear's got to change. It's not too bad. Just dawned on me, they're all the same. All these up here, but just different colors. That. Oh, what the heck, we'll go with this one for now. Let's do some ricing. Mods. Can I mod this thing any? Tuning and upgrades. Alright. I like that you can tune the car in the racing series. I mean, that you can modify it in the racing series. Homologate car. Nope, get tunes, my tunes, upgrade shop. This is what I like. You can go to the upgrade shop in the middle of the races. We gotta build a drag car soon. Oh, so just wow. So the restriction for this race is a C class, dead on 500, and that's where the car is to start with. So the only thing I can do are things that will not increase the car's rating. That's kind of pointless. I guess that means we picked a good car right out of the gate. So let's just go ahead and start. So if you're watching right now, we're coming up on hour 2, under 2 hours. The first 2 hours of Forza Horizon, or Forza Motorsport 7. I like this car. Handles well enough, and it's got the horsepower to pull through that turn like I did just a second ago, where I basically went in tighter than everybody else and still had the power to pull through it faster than them. I'm liking this Honda Civic. sliding, I'm sliding, I'm sliding. Wow, look at that. Didn't even fall back. I do want to go back and check my HUD settings. It kind of looks like it's trying to do, it's doing that moving around thing again. It just makes me sick. I can't stand it. I only want the screen to move. I don't want the HUD to move. I thought I'd turn that off, but maybe I've done something and turn it back on. Miss that turn every time with this car. What is up with the airplanes flying over racetracks? I haven't really been to a big road racetrack, but I just can't imagine there's crop dusters flying all over the place. They use crop dusters to spray tire compound on the track while you're racing. Maybe that's what's going on. Is this that turn? The turn I always run off the road? I think it is. Did not run off the road that time. Not yet, anyway. Nice. Nice, real nice. Coming up on our last lap, and we pulled way ahead of the pack. Even with me running off the road every time I come to this turn, except for once. There's one time I didn't. Every single time I come to that turn, I go off the road. And you know, I really could slow down. The pack is like out of sight. They're so far behind me. I could take it easy. There's the crop duster again. Fresh tire compound on the track. Alright. Now I can take my drink.
That's some fine driving. Good work on the track.
That's what I'm saying. Car selection. So one of the things I really liked about the old Gran Turismo that I'm not seeing so much here is that then you had like a very small amount of money to start with, and you really had to pick your car and your parts very wisely. Otherwise, you're just going to race and lose over and over and over until you finally built up enough money to do something to your car. These newer games I'm seeing, you win so much money, and you can pick. Like here, I just was able to pick anything I wanted. I didn't have to go shopping. I remember one of the old Gran Turismos when I first got into this stuff was you had to shop for a used car because you couldn't afford a new one, and you could really screw it up and get a car where you had to come in dead last place over and over and over and over until you had enough money to either get another car or modify that one. There was none of this like immediately being first place and stuff. I hate Porsche. I wish I could change camera angle while I'm driving, just with the click of a button, instead of having to go into setup. That would be a big plus. So right here, I feel like the camera is just a little too high, well, it's kind of weird. It's like the camera is not really connected to the car. It's kind of trying to be intuitive and move separate from the cars. Something about the camera angle is weird to me, and I'm not loving it. Why doesn't Turn 10 ever come get me to tell them how to make their games? Oh crap, oh crap. Parking brake! Nice use of the parking brake there. If I do say so myself. Saved myself from a wreck, bad wreck. Okay, got to go back in and try to deal with this HUD. Where was that at? Options, HUD, camera motion effects, off. Yeah, we dealt with this earlier. We'll do chase near. That's more like it. Ah. Now I don't feel like I'm going to get motion sickness and vomit because of the HUD. But if I ever do that, I promise I'll do it in a live stream. Because that's the only place to ever completely puke while you're doing a racing game. Is while you're live streaming with one person watching. Hey, Aaron. Oh crap, oh crap. The rain. Did this thing change again? Friction assist on. Nope, it didn't this time. So if you're just joining us again, I'm now doing the Hot Hatch series. After I did a Gymkhana with Ken Block, wrecked him on the last turn, so I stole his car. Now I have Ken Block's Focus. Did the limo bowling. Was not a big fan of that. And now we're going back and doing some racing and doing the Hot Hatches here. And even though I'm in first place, I'm fighting with the rain again. And I'm basically only in first place because I think I did a great job picking a car. This 2016 Honda Civic. Just using the parking brake there. No other brakes. Hey, CarPro's back. The rain is a huge deal to me. I mean, it makes you have to drive so slow, it takes the fun out of it. And even now, I've got the traction or friction assist on, which should be taking away most of that effect, but still just kind of takes the fun away. It's like right there, the car wanted to understeer, so I had to tap the parking brake right at the end of that turn to keep the car actually turning. He hates these signs. Now, you should never really use a parking brake or cutter brake in an actual road race. But to have to do that to get the car to actually turn is kind of annoying. It's really annoying. Dramatic ending. Car Pro, were you here earlier, or are you just back from other live streams? I don't remember seeing you chime in earlier. Let's go to the next race. So this race is, I think, C class, like the 500 C class, and buying the Honda Civic put me right there. I'm not able to change anything. Can't even change the wiper blades, or it would be too much for this class.
You'll be night driving for this race.
Oh gosh.
Keep an eye out for anything that'll help you judge turns.
Yeah, like anything at all. Night driving. Let's see if I can change my TV settings here. I don't think you guys can see this because it's only picking up what the Elgato's, what the Xbox is putting out. So let's see, menu. I said menu. There we go. Picture. Auto picture. Nope. Backlight. Contrast. Color. I don't want to do that. Yeah, it's not affecting what you guys see. Oh yeah, Aaron, I'll do that stuff like later after the live stream. Let's see here. Okay, now how do I get back out of this? Menu. Menu. It's not brightness. I don't think. Maybe it is. It helps a little bit. Backlight. I don't think backlight. The backlight's already turned up pretty high. Contrast. Well, contrast is all the way up. Tint. That doesn't help. Sharpness, advanced settings. I don't want to mess with that. I'll screw something up. Let's just see how it goes. Yeah, this first live stream is going to be 3 or 4 hours. We're right at hour 2 right now. Then I'll take a lunch break, a nap, and I'll come back. Dramatic start. Oh, there's another Civic. Some competition on the track now. You know, the night driving is actually not too bad. It's the rain I can't stand. Get out of my way. Get out of my way. Is that the other Civic behind me? I think it is. What is this car in front of me? How is he standing in front of me like this? So this is a 4-lap race. We're on first lap, so no big deal to stay behind him. It's probably actually helping me see the track some. Uh-oh. I'm faster than he is. Yeah, I messed up on that turn. Get back in the way real fast. Block traffic. Another big straight stretch. wasn't expecting that turn to be so tight. Just wrecked the side of my new Civic. Kind of like this track, like the car. This is a good race. First place, big long straight stretch. I can breathe easy for a second. 3 seconds ahead. Okay, so this turn actually tightens up. When I look on my mini map, I see that it. And that makes sense now, because I was going around it and I was like, oh, everything's good. And then I hit the wall. It starts off kind of gentle. You need to be slowing down as you go through the turn. Another long straight stretch. I could actually see myself driving one of these Civics in real life. I've never been an import, hot hatch, as you say, type fan. I've never been into that stuff. I like other imports. I like Subaru Brats, and I drive a Suzuki Samurai. I like Porsche. You know, not against imports in general, but just not the Honda Civic crowd. But these new ones, they're just different. They look like an Evo in the front, kind of. And I just think Honda's finally stepped their game up a lot and got their mojo back and really made a cool car with the new Civic. I feel like I'm finally getting the hang of driving this car a little bit. So this is the turn where you need to be slowing down throughout the turn, or you could hit the wall like I just did. I just hit the wall there for educational purposes mostly. Not really an accident like it looked like it appeared to be. It really was completely on purpose for educational purposes only. That turn there is a little funny. You don't see an actual turn, there's grass. There's no rumble strip or anything to help you really see what it is you're aiming for. And some of these here, they've got that wall out there to keep you from cutting through. That could really mess you up. Really mess up your day, like that right there. Try to cut that turn too hard and you're going to be at a dead stop. Try not to hit the wall this time. Try. Here we go. End of the race. That was an easy first place. It's a real easy first place that time.
That's how you do it. Solid work out there.
I just pushed the button and didn't pay attention to what I was clicking on. Almost finished. So I could, at the end of this, I can choose 30,000 credits or a $60,000 car. And that's cool. It's just so easy. But at the same time, I guess, you know, some of the other ones, like I was comparing this to earlier, at the end of a full series like this, you would win a car. You get money and a car a lot of times. Watkins Glen. Let's race. So if you're just joining, I am in hour 2 right now. My first time ever turning on Forza Motorsport 7. And we are racing the last race of the Hot Hatch series in the 2016 Honda Civic. And I think right now we're first for the series. We're doing pretty well. But mostly it's not my driving, it's the car. The car, as you can see, the car is just phenomenal for this class. Alright. As you can see, it's clearly not my driving. To my credit, I don't know any of these tracks. Every time you're seeing me race a race here, it's the first time I've been on the track. For the most part, except for what I've raced on the demo. Or unless you've seen me race it today. Let's pull back into the pack here for this turn. And back into the passing lane. So you can see the Honda Civic. When you get to this point, if you buy this game, when you do the hot hatches and it's a C Class 500, pick the Honda Civic. I am a non-paid for spokesperson for the Honda Corporation. I have not been paid to say these things. I'm saying them purely for my own entertainment, not even for yours. We're still on lap 1, and I've made it to first place with this car. Okay, those big flappy arm man things over there, that really distracts me. That's the second time I've seen one, and it's kind of taking my attention away from what I'm doing. But it lets me know there's probably funnel cakes over there for sale. If I ever race at Watkins Glen, maybe I have a chance of getting a funnel cake. I like this here. You can swing way out, come at this turn with a little more aggression, a little more speed. This will be a fun track once I get to know it. Glad to see there was an ambulance waiting at that turn there. That's pretty realistic, actually. I like that. I like having the realism of those types of things. Because Lord knows there's going to be a day I'm going to go off the end of that turn, like 200 miles per hour in some other car. I'm going to need that ambulance there that day. So I wonder how many, like, the people that work for Turn 10 and those types of things, I wonder how many of those guys, knowing that today is the first day of the game being launched, how many of them are at work with a cup of coffee and a box of Chips Ahoy's, just watching live streams like this all day long to see what people think of their game. Well, you know they've already had like the press conferences and stuff, the times where they've invited like the big YouTubers to come and play their games. How many of them are just watching today? Because you know they gotta do that. You know they gotta be checking out what everybody's thinking. Nice little section there. Proud of myself for that. I actually had a pretty clean race so far this time. Famous last words right before we go into a turn and wreck. Yep, there's the wreck. Here it comes. I'm so far ahead of the pack, I can't even see him on the mini-map. Here they come. We're almost to the end of this race. And this is the last race in this series, so we will be leaving the hot hatches. I'm actually liking doing the hot hatch racing. This turn gets me every time. In my brain, I'm expecting a left and then a right, but it just does a complete left. And then another left. And then the flappy arm man thing. This means I'm going to have to step up now to some of the faster cars. And honestly, I'm enjoying this. I'm not sure how I'm going to do with the faster cars. Fantastic.
That and you'll get the cup in no time.
I don't want the cup. I want 700 subscribers when I turn off this live stream. So I just clicked A again without looking at what I was clicking on. I got a bad habit of that.
Trip to the podium. Most
There we go.
impressive.
Do a little dancing. Got your arms doing the little John McCain arm thing. Earn 20,000 credits. Now take your pick of 30,000 credits, a Jeep Cherokee, or a pink outfit. I think I'll take the pink outfit. But not today. I'll get the Jeep today. Yep. Oh, cool. We get the Lancia Fulvia for our next one. Your collection score is improving. Let's go see what I have in my car collection. I don't even know what cars I own at this point. And this is early enough in the game, I should know what I own. I got a limousine. So, let's see. go to any of these, but what about... Oh, there's our showcases. Okay. No, 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 it's not showcases. Maybe it is. There's series. Series. Okay, that's showcase. I've done the showcases. Okay. Let's see. Let's go back. Puts me here. Complete. Current series. Back. I want to go check the game out some more. These series are powered by you. Blah, 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 blah. So let's just check out what's going on here. So this is showing me different whatever. Mod crates. Forza veteran tier, you've reached tier 2. Where can I look at? Okay, here we go. Single player, multiplayer, cars, car collection, my garage. That's what I want to look at. So I have the 2016 Honda Civic Type R. What did I just do? It showed me, it said Jeep next. I'm screwed up here. So I also have the BMW. I've not driven this yet. M4 Coupe, Forza Edition, Cadillac Limousine. I don't know that I really want this thing. We'll keep it for now. I've got the Camaro Super Sport Coupe, Forza Edition, the Gymkhana Ken Block Focus. Oh, I can buy these also? What's up with this? Oh no. It's going to take me a while to get used to this, guys. So, BMW, Cadillac, Chevy, Ford. I have these 3 separate Fords. Didn't even realize I had. Honda. So if you're used to Horizon 3 and you're clicking with these things here, you're going to get all screwed up. Ford, Honda. I have the one Honda. There's the Jeep. The Nissan. The 240SX. Oh, and I got the Black Edition. I don't know when I even got this car. I like that. The Ram. And the R.J. Anderson Razor. Most of those I got from the... from the mod crates. Marketplace, coming soon, my stats, Dravatar, my Dravatar. Options. Okay. Cars, let's see here, buy car, specialty. So this is my garage. This is car collection. What's the difference in car collection?
Collecting isn't just a great way to have plenty of cars at your disposal.
Ah, I see here.
It's also a solid way to get better rewards.
So the ones I have are in black. The ones I don't have are in gray. Like I've got that car on top there. Got the limo. So I guess they've kind of tried to make this into a thing to encourage you to try to acquire these cars. Whatever. Forza Drivers Cup. Let's go back into that now. Now that we've kind of checked out what we got, what's going on. Let's go back into Seeker. The others are not open. Oh.
Ford introduced the Mustang to America in the 1960s. And with that, the car company kicked off the pony car wars. It was a battle between American manufacturers that was hotly waged in showrooms and on the track.
Okay. We're going to use the Forza Edition Camaro.
Sunset approaching. Prep for night driving.
Prep for night driving. How do I do that? Car collection, prize crates. So I can still buy more of these. Oh wait, I have 4 prize crates that are ready to open. Let's open them up. Boom. So just notice above these cards they have a sale value. I can actually sell these for money. Or whatever. We'll just accept them. Still don't totally get these, like these cards thing. Is it saying, so next time I do this, that I'm going to get this percentage more? I think so. Common plus 30% of credits when I do a night race. Expert cornering, so I get 30% more credits when I do an expert cornering. I see. 50% more superior cornering. I like the ones where I was getting the cars. I don't want all these credit bonuses. I want to win cars. Race in the rain, race in the rain. What is this? Progression, ABS on normal steering. So whatever. I guess if you're a game creator or a game developer, you know what all this stuff means. And I'm sure it's not that complicated. I'm just here to race and play with cars. Let's see, Lucky Driver Gear Crate. So I can buy these crates. Lucky Car Crate. It would be really cool if they let you make your own crate to sell. I wonder if that's an option that's going to be coming up in the future. So I got some of my cool cars from buying these crates. And right now I'm not really into buying cars. I think I'll just take a chance and buy a crate. I've got 209,000 credits. This one's 150,000. Let's buy it. Let's see what happens. See what we win. Ooh. Award badge. Grid improvement. Ooh. Team Forza green. We're honored you're on our team. Okay, so I get that. Grid position up 3. Award badge. I don't know what that's. What's an award badge? Oh, I just accepted it. Well, let's go race. Go on a race and see how this does. Daytona International Speedway. Car collection. Assist test drive. Well, don't really know what I'm getting into on this race. Didn't tell me anything about like the car class, so I'll just hop into what I got and see what happens here. Looks like I'm racing against other Camaros just like myself. Whoa. Must admit, I did not see that turn coming. This is not too bad. I was really afraid the cars were going to want to spin out. Car's actually not handling too bad. That Corvette is one of my favorite Corvettes. Oh, I'm paying attention to cars and not driving. I do that in real life, by the way. I was looking at the orange Corvette and saying, that is one of my favorite body styles of Corvettes. It's like a 70-71 split bumper. And I completely wrecked and went almost to the middle of the pack. From 3rd place. right, but we're able to pull back through the pack pretty decent. This Camaro seems to really have a lot more power than the other cars in my class I'm racing here. I'm dropping the hammer. Oh look, there's the Corvette again. It cost me so much of the race. But in that one big open section, high-speed section there, we pulled all the way back up into second place. That was pretty massive. Stop looking at cars. Stop looking at cars. I'm checking out these cars as I drive by. I'm like, ooh, what's that? Just notice the arrows on the driving line. You know, they go blue, yellow, red to let you know how fast you're, if you're going too fast or too slow, whatever. I like using it. It's a helpful aid for now, for whatever. But I've noticed once you have all four wheels off the track in the grass or something, it turns white. Kind of like saying, okay, if you're not going to get on the track, if you're wanting to cheat, then fine, we just won't tell you how fast to go. Oh, I love this section. High speed. I wish I was in a faster car. I like to turn more smoothly also. Trying to focus on being more smooth instead of jerking, but it's kind of hard when you're steering with a stinking joystick. Ooh, tore the Camaro up. Scratched it all up. Not bad for a catastrophic wreck at the beginning.
Great driving out there. Come
Yeah, I
back
know.
to the garage and take a breather.
Come back to the garage and take a breather. See me like a breathalyzer? Come back to the garage and take a breathalyzer? After that race. Wow, that got me like halfway through this series. So is there
Never
only...
get better just racing weaker opponents. Now how about challenging yourself by pushing up the difficulty?
Put me down now. Alright. We'll do it. What's up with my driver? He's having fits over there. So mods. Let's see here. I'm not complete. I just don't completely follow this. Pure rewards, credit 100%. Up 3. Okay, superior cornering. Okay, so I can apply these. This is weird to me. Night race, let's go ahead and use that. Top 3, place 3rd or better. Just don't waste that one right now because we're fixing to step up. Not even close. Benefit, finish 25 meters ahead. %, ideal conditions. So we don't really know if we're racing in the rain or anything. We'll go ahead and do that. Don't care about that. I think I have ABS on in normal steering. So we'll just go with that. All right. Oh great, it's gonna be dark and rainy, looks like. Yeah, it's gonna be raining on us. I should have picked that one that was for rain, but I didn't know for sure if it was gonna be raining. So having those mods on kind of gives you some incentive to try to achieve certain tasks. Looks like. Kind of like the thunder. It's really loud on here. I actually kind of like this thunder. I wonder if it'd be possible to put the headphones on and just don't go anywhere. Don't let the car move. Just sit here and listen to the thunderstorm. Take a nap. I'll do that. I'll live stream a nap for you guys sometime. I'm sure you'll love that. Probably the most creative live stream ever. Middle-aged man napping. Oh man, talking too much. Had a wreck. Oh, they're getting close to me. A little arrow. Yeah, there they are. Still not really challenging me, just kind of there behind me. But if I make any mistake up here, like I did on that last turn, last lap, they're going to come around me. Now the rain always is major. I'm going to get on the brakes hard and early. Really slow down because of this rain. Whoops, I hit something on accident. Did not mean to do. That was a complete mistake. I was actually wanting to look behind me. There they are. Curious now. Get around this turn, hit that button again. Okay, we see steering input, speed, RPM, power, throttle, torque. Oh, that's pretty cool. So basically like giving me gauges. Instead of the normal heads-up display, you've got actual automotive type gauges. Except for the horsepower and torque. There's kind of silly to think that you have a dyno operating in your car while you're driving. So I feel like I've actually slowed down a lot for this rain, but I'm looking on the mini-map, I see that the pack is definitely not gaining on me. If anything, they're further behind. So it looks like they're slowing down a lot for the rain also. That's good news for folks like myself who usually try to push the same speed in bad conditions as I do in normal conditions, and I wind up wrecking myself. Alright, here's the end of the race. Now we're pulled way ahead of those guys. Big time. Dramatic ending. I'm seriously like, I want to call turn 10. Please stop putting copyrighted music in your games. At the end of every one of these live streams where I'm doing stuff like this, you have the music playing like right now. About 5 minutes after I stop the live stream, I'll get a message saying this, this video is a copyright claim. You cannot monetize this, and all this stuff. It's not like a bad copyright claim, like I'm in trouble or anything. It's just basically saying I can't monetize the video, I can't do anything. And if I can't monetize the video, I can't make money at it. If I can't make money at it, I can't do it as much. Not that I've made any money really to speak of anyhow, but it's kind of the goal. That's the dream of, everybody on YouTube. One day be rich and famous by sitting at home playing video games in your own garage. But if I can't make any money at it, it's kind of hard to go tell the wife and kids that I'm going to go and game for hours and hours and hours and not benefit us at all. So that's something I mentioned before on Horizon 3. I hope someday that there's a way I can switch off copyrighted music on the game. So we're back at Road Atlanta again, the full circuit this time. Hello K-Edits, thanks for joining us. Right now I'm about 2.5 hours into my first time ever turning on Forza Motorsports, or Motorsport 7. And we're doing a muscle car series in the Seeker class. I love the fact that there's so many cars in each pack instead of just 5 or 6. I like there being a lot of action going on. Oh, Cougar. My wife had a Cougar like that when she was a kid, when she was 16. It's even the same color. Don't call it cheating. Everybody knows I call it winning. Alright, same two guys in front again. First and second place. The orange Corvette and the black Charger. Yes, I have Forza Horizon 3. In fact, check out my channel. You'll see most all videos I've done up to this point have been Horizon 3 videos. I've done a little bit of Dirt 4, not a whole lot of that. Did one RC video last week, radio controlled truck. I'll do more of that, and I'll do more real cars also coming up. But now we're going to be doing a lot of Motorsport 7, and I'm going to still be doing Horizon 3 as well. I'm not going to give it up. Put a lot of time and effort into that game. And I like the fact I can just cruise and meet up with people and do playground games and stuff. Had to use the parking brake a little bit there. You just got your Xbox One yesterday, so I guess you have Horizon 3. Yeah, just look. My gamer tag is in the description. It's Clutch Trick, capital C, capital T, and friend me sometime when you're on and you're playing. Just send me an invite. If I'm live streaming, a lot of times I don't respond to invites and stuff because I'm kind of doing my own thing. But if I'm just hanging out, which I do that a lot too, then I'll join. I also film regular videos instead of just live streaming, and I'll pretty much ignore you. If I get messages while I'm doing that stuff, I'll pretty much just ignore them for the most part because I'm trying to focus on, making a video, doing something specific. But definitely friend me on there and just let me know. I'm looking forward to the drag racing on this game. Drag racing on Horizon 3, I find it pretty disappointing because the cars, you can't do drag tires. The cars do not hook up at all. It's just not very lifelike. You have a 1,000 horsepower Fox body and it's slower than a Lamborghini or something. That's just nonsense if you were to actually go to a drag strip and watch those cars race. I see more comments coming through, but I'm kind of focused right now. As soon as I get out of this race, I'll check them out. Oh, I see there. Wow, we left those guys in the dust. Oh, I say that as I come to this really nasty turn. There's the flappy arm man thing. Those are so distracting to me. It's kind of cool that it's in the game. Some of them are really distracting. So, okay, yeah, I'm not sending invites or doing anything in this live stream, but when I do the Horizon 3 stuff, I do sometimes. Uh-oh. There we go. The Lancia. So, let's see here. I can choose 30,000 credits. I get a $60,000 discount on the Lancia, but I have to pay 2,000. That's not bad. I'll pay 2,000. Lancia. I used to call this Lancia all the time. Until I watched an actual documentary on those cars, and they're called the Lancia. Alright, the Subaru WRX is next. Looking forward to that one. I definitely will be getting that car. I got a tune and a paint job all ready for it from Horizon 3. So it just finished that one. What's this going to do now? I thought we just finished the whole series. Still loading, loading. 0 people watching at this point in time. 0 people watching right now. Laguna Seca. Heck yeah. I haven't raced on Laguna Seca in literally probably 15 years. It says my age one and says the last time I did this was on Gran Turismo way back on PlayStation 2. It's the last time I was on Laguna Seca. Love this one. At least I can say I halfway know these turns. Halfway know this track. So I'm sure it's different in this game than it is from 15 years ago when I played it. Just because of the way the programming, the design is probably more accurate now to the actual track. Kind of got an idea of what's coming now. You know, this turn up here is where I used to always fly off and hit the wall. Right here. Fly out and bounce off the wall. And then the next turn I could take flat out. Don't think we can go flat out in this car today. Alright. How many laps? We're doing 3 laps of this. Took me a whole lap to get up to first place here. To catch up to first place. He seems to be running quite a bit faster this race than he has been in the others. Normally I just blow by this guy pretty quick. A little too aggressive there. Definitely like all the little buildings and stuff on the side. There's tons of them. Looks like all kinds of little like food vendors and tents and stuff. Nice little places to buy some creams and lotions. Second time in a row I missed that turn. I wonder if I can bust through that wall of tires. If I hit it hard enough, if I'll just bust through like the Michelin Man and keep on going. Or if it'll just totally screw me up, make me come to a stop. Tore the car up. Alright, so that was the end of that series. The historic car series or whatever it's called.
Trip number 3 to the podium. Looking good up there and on the track.
Looking good up there, yeah. It's all this stupid dancing and stuff the drivers are doing. It's hilarious. Drive-a-tard difficulty. Achievement unlocked. Wait, they just said I completed... okay. Completed the Seeker.
Championship. And you showed everyone what a contender you are. Now, if that's not enough, you can now take your shot at the next step to the Cup. The Breakout Championship.
It's starting to get cold out here in my little studio. Okay, so now we step up to Breakout, but let's see. We go back into... oh, what? Secret Championship reward of 13 Subaru BRZ Forza Edition. You've conquered the first step on the way to Forza Drivers Cup. Okay, whatever.
Championship is next in your sights.
It's next in my sights.
There's more of everything to tackle, and more will be asked of you.
And there's nobody watching your live stream.
Of what you'll be up against from here on in.
Now there's one person. No, actually I want to go back to Seeker. See what else is in here. So I completed the Secret Championship, but there's still the Legends, there's still the Polaris Razors crap, the Seeker Open, and the Audi models. I'm dying to do this one here.
Promising Grand Prix drivers died young because of these light single-seat speed machines from the 60s. But despite the danger, adrenaline junkies flock to these legendary cars.
It's encouraging. Hear about all the people dying young. So let's see here. I like these cars. They're really cool. There was an old movie, I can't remember what it's called now, that was like from the 60s. It's a famous old classic movie that's about race car drivers driving these cars. They're all S-Class. Looks like 780 is the highest of the X-Classes here. We don't want to go with this little stuff. Basically, they're all 780 except the one. So I can choose between the McLaren, the Lotus, the Honda. 1967. I didn't know Honda was making race cars back then. The Ferrari. Or whatever this is. Eagle S-Lake. Of course we don't want that. Ferrari. Yeah, it's cool and all, but I'm kind of more just like a regular guy, so I'm kind of leaning towards the Honda because of my regularness. Then there's the Lotus. The McLaren's really cool. I can't get over the fact
If you
I'm
wanna
just
get
a
your
normal
hands on
person.
these cars, you'll
Locked
need to
collection
increase
tier.
your collection to unlock higher
Oh,
tiers.
really? Oh, so after I talk about being regular, then you want to block me. How to increase my collection. Let's go to
In
the Seeker
Open
Open, see what we can do
You
here.
choose any car you want and go up against other drivers who'll be using cars from the same division. It makes for high tension and ferocious racing.
Ferocious
And
racing.
Not a bad way to spend an afternoon.
Okay, let's give this open racing a try here. Don't really have a car that I think is good for an open race. You know, we haven't built a car yet. I've been playing the game for 3 hours. I've not built a car yet. Let's buy a car and build it. Wait, all these cars say they're free. Ah, I bet this is because I bought the Ultimate Edition, so I can buy free cars. What's the car everybody's doing? Like that one. Everybody's doing the 2,000 horsepower videos on. This thing is a big turd-looking thing. Drift cars. Don't want drift cars. An open race, and they have to race in cars like mine. But wait a minute. Oh, that's free cars. Okay. Wow. Let's see. Recommended cars. Oh, yes. I like race cars. Aerial. No. Classic street muscle. Early prototype cars. These are all locked. Early sport luxury. So 2003. You call it early? What do we want to buy and build? Ah, Maserati's in here. Oh, I love this car. I love that car. I mean, I really love the car. Elite Factory Racers. Exotic GT. These are all still locked to me. Fast and Furious. I like that car. But why do they have the stinking thing taken apart? Guess I need to watch the movie and find out, huh? That looks like an old late 40s Chevy. Possibly early 50s. Formula E. Formula Ford spec. Ooh. Okay, so I'm gonna buy a car. I'm gonna race it in open. Let's go with the race car. So these are all still closed to me. Oh, these are not. That's pretty cool. Trophy trucks we've done. I love those things. Historic road racing. Why you're calling that historic road racing cars? It's like from an alternate universe or something. Hoonigan Pack. The Nova. Hot Hatch Genesis. Some of these names are cracking me up. So this is like the early years, the beginning of the Hot Hatches, and they include an AMC Pacer. Hot Rod Revival. Yes. Yes. Hypercars. Nope. Indy cars. Closed. Major Micros. I'm going to spend forever just looking at cars that I'm going to build. Oh, the Trailcat. I love the Trailcat. NASCARs. Nostalgic drag cars. Look forward to doing some of that. Off-road buggies. Open wheels. Polaris. Prototype group. Lots of different classes on here. Tons of different classes. Rise of the supercar. So I'm about to win that one on our next next set of races, so no point in buying it. Not a Miata fan, but I think we're going to be building a Miata. It's an open class. I don't know why it just struck me. Must build Miata. Do an open class, I pick any car, then everybody else has to race the same thing. Or same type thing. Can't go wrong with a Miata. But I think I'm going to just go with colors. I don't really like... Even though I make a lot of designs myself, I don't really like to download them. I don't know. Oh... But if the year is 2017 and you have an old Miata and you're going to race it, it's probably not going to be beautiful. So we're going to do matte red, semi-gloss red, and we're going to buy it. It's a 94. 1994.
Forecast calls for rain. Best to prep for a wet track.
Prep for a red track. Oh, let's see. Tune, body kit presets, no. My tunes, upgrade, shop. We're not just going to prep for rain. We're going to build a stinking race car. Engine swap crate. Stock powertrain 2.0. I'm an LS fan. 6.2 liter V8 engine. Let's see. Sport compact icon. Do you want to buy and install this upgrade? Brake division restrictions. So, dang it, I want to run in this division. So I do not want to break division restrictions. Division restriction is going to be a C499. I think. We're going to have plenty of money later on. So we'll just do a little bit here. We'll convert to this 2-liter engine. So it looks like I'm currently at a 483. So okay, there's restriction is 275 horsepower. Okay. So I like that that's telling me something over there. Aspiration. Dang, we just barely do anything and we go over. Guess I shouldn't have engine swapped it, huh? Tires need to be an issue. So just going to a sport compound puts me over. So what just happened here a second ago? On the front, I wanted to go to the wider tire, but it just makes a click noise. I guess the arrow or the wrench means that I already have that maybe. Let's see if it'll let me go to a lighter weight tire or lighter weight wheel. That could be a big help without changing much. I like that. It's 13 pounds lighter. It looks like Miata. We'll go with it. rim diameter, well, you don't want to stay at a 14. Which when I put the tires on, it said 14. Now it's saying 17. But that's also going to slow me down and going too much weight. So let's go to 16. In the rear, we'll go 16s also. Still at 487. I really like to try to max out the what am I doing? I like to try to max out my capabilities as much as I can. Well, this one is adjustable. It actually takes me down. Check this out. Currently 486. If I go to the adjustable wing, it drops me to 480, so it actually buys me a little bit of room. It's ugly, but that's just part of racing. Let's see here. I can't see anything. It's so dark. Gonna install that. Ground effects on the side. I really want to see this stuff. But I can't see anything. And a hood. Hood is very important. It's always important. That's a heat extractor hood. It drops us 4 pounds and it doesn't change our class rating at all. We've still got some room to move. Instead of going for horsepower, we've already done an engine swap. Let's look at the things that are going to help us accelerate the most. We want the ability to change our gear ratios. That's a big plus. And lightweight drive shaft. That's a big plus. Differential is not quite as big a deal, but it doesn't seem to affect my class either, so we'll go ahead and go with that. Money's not a big deal to me. Brakes. Good set of brakes always works. It's already got some brakes on it. If I go with the better brakes, that puts me all the way to my 500, my max. So instead, let's look at reducing weight. So I can reduce, oh, it's already there. This car's already got some stuff done to it. It's already got subframe connectors. Let's see here. It's already got sport suspension. Here. Well, since we're at that point, let's look at what our options are here. Let's see what exhaust does. Exhaust immediately puts me over. Intake immediately puts me over. Lightweight flywheel. We can go 1 pound lighter. That doesn't sound like a lot. And maybe in the game it doesn't really fly much. But in real life, if you made your flywheel a pound lighter, that's huge. It's a big difference. Every little thing we do now is going to put us over the mark. Yep, every little thing now. That's the way I like to build them. Okay, let's run tire pressure down some. Like a lot. I'm gonna go around 20-ish. Gear ratio, drop it down some because this little car is going to be underpowered. Alignment we'll leave alone. Anti-roll bars. Okay, we don't have... Can't adjust these here. They're not stock, but you can't adjust them. We can adjust downforce. Let's go ahead. A Miata with a lot of downforce is going to be hard for me to control, but basically because it's going to handle so good. Did I just install that or not? Yep. Okay. Alright, let's go race it. Arriving at Hockenheimring full circuit. Hockenheimring. And we are in our Miata. That's right. Y'all back up. Just did the tune and upgrade. Don't need to do that, Brian. Select a car already. Let's start race. You know, it would have been wise for me to make a lap or two at least before I tune the car. Hey, there's another Miata. We're Miata brothers. Oh crap. Yeah, maybe not real close Miata brothers. Notice that Jabo 800 Gamer is right in front of me there. That's a Dravatar of a friend on Xbox who has a YouTube channel who live streams also. So if you have a YouTube channel and you live stream and you want people to see your name, just any old opportunity they get, then you can friend me and you'll be on one of my live streams unbeknownst to me and unbeknownst to you. You'll just happen to be there. There's nothing I can do about it, but I can knock you off the track. Alright. 4th place. And they really like to add weather on this game. A lot. Of all the races I've done, very few of them have been nice weather, nice sunny day. It's all been nighttime, raining. It's been a little bit of dry time, but I've probably spent 35 to 40% of my time racing in the rain. Or some type of adverse condition. Lap 2 of 2 and I'm in 2nd place. Can I get around this guy before the end? Drag race. Nope, no drag race. Nice pass. Now I've got to deal with a wet track I'm not familiar with just for the remainder of this lap to take first. Thank God for the mini-map on these things. Alright, here we go. Finish line. Tore up the front of my Miata, man. So this is the first car that I actually bought and built for a race on Motorsport 7. It's a Miata. Alright, let's see here. How can I get over there and add mods? I want to add some mods before I race. I'll go ahead and use that one. Two of those to get those done. Ah. Circuit de los Americanos. You know, I'm doing okay right now. Not really getting intense enough to have to start doing any test drives first. But I look forward to that, for the challenge to be enough that I actually need to test drive and tune before the race starts. That's when you're really racing and having fun. You shall not pass. Oh crap. He was upset. He didn't want me to win. You know who's going in the wall when I get next to him. Stop wrecking me! Actually set me up really well for that next turn. Come on, Miata. Come on. Come on. You can do it. Let's get over here and pull some draft off Spacious Fawn 262. Spacious Fawn. Like a fat baby deer. Ooh, camera around me. That ain't how this game's played. Out of the way. Man, that one wreck really set me back, and I'm having a hard time regaining my track position. Time to get serious here. Coming into the last lap. Nice little Miata doing his job there. So I'm back up to the position I was when I wrecked. I don't think I got a chance to do anything better. Whoa, I'm on lap 2 of 3. I've still got another lap to go. Now the game's on. I'm gonna wreck this dude. I'm gonna kill him. After what happened last time, I should not pass this guy on the outside. Fortunately, it's not a real person, so I don't have to worry about that too much. First place. Now can we keep it? That was a lot of work to get back through the pack like we did there. All right. Whew, I gotta give the car credit for that, not myself. Dramatic ending. That was a good race. That was a really good race. It knocked all the way to the back and then come back through the pack. I'm going to put this on replay, and I'm going to take a quick break for myself. Let's see here, camera, hide camera, how do I hide all this crap? I'll leave it like that. We'll take a quick break while this replay goes. I'll be right back. little break. Oh. So let this finish out. Looks like I'm almost finished. First place. Alright, let's get out of this now. Let's go back some more racing. It's freezing out here. I have a little space heater I normally run while I'm out here working on videos and stuff. When I live stream, I have to turn it off because it's really loud. And now we're going on 4 hours of live streaming with no heat. I don't exactly live in Florida. I live in Wyoming. So we got one of those mods. Maybe if I just dance to the music, I'll feel better. Laguna Seca. What do I need to do to this car? I think it needs to be geared a little bit lower. It needs to accelerate a little better because it's kinda not real powerful. What's up with my driver there, man? He's like ragdoll driver. Mazda Raceway, Laguna Seca, full circuit. Let's do it. The riced out Mazda. Right up the middle. That gear ratio really helped on my acceleration there a lot. Actually helped me to pull through. Maybe I shouldn't have been so scared getting on the brakes so early. Everybody I passed just came right by me. Oh, that dude's racing with the top down. That was kind of disorienting a little bit. All these cars coming past me like that. So many of them. Stop hitting me! I actually like those cars, the little yellow one there. It's a Conquest. They actually went by a couple of different names. Conquest is the only one I can remember right now. Kind of neat looking 80s type car. We got to make up some positions here. If I want to get anywhere near winning. Nice. Thread the needle between those two guys. 9th place. Gear ratio is making a huge impact. Before, I really wasn't able to get around anybody on acceleration. I had to just kind of keep momentum up around turns, things like that. And now I'm actually able to out accelerate them coming out of the turns, except for when I'm in the sand. Car actually handles better than I can drive, I believe. I would have to completely get myself into this car and really learn how the car drives, because it's not a high horsepower car you can just throw into a turn and then hammer back out of it. It's actually one where you need to take advantage of the car's handling in the turn to make up for the lack of power. So we're still in 8th place. We wasted almost a half a lap without really making any progress. Ooh. You see how the car likes to turn really tight. That's the part you really have to spend some time and actually learn how to drive this car the way the car wants to be driven, instead of just the way I'm used to. I'm really more like slide into a turn, hammer the throttle, and fly back out of it kind of guy, instead of someone that really is skilled at taking turns, I guess you'd say. I have a tendency to slow down too much for turns, or not enough, but get them just right. That's the hard part. This Eclipse is going to be right in the way, isn't he? 6th place, last lap. Got to make something happen. Right there, for example, I thought I'd gone too far. I thought I was going to overshoot the turn, slide way out, but instead the car loved it. I'm starting to lean in my chair. I can see myself on the screen down below me. That's when it's getting serious, y'all. Real serious. Third place, I can see first and second right here in front of me. Oh, so close to those tires. Who's it going to be? Mazda on Mazda violence. Can I out drag race the RX-7? Yes, I can. Second place this time instead of first. Whew. I like that. I like the real driving. And it's not a guaranteed first place every time. Ah, yes, we are going to take the Subaru.
Going with the car. Smart
Yep.
choice. Now you have one more car to pick from, and you boosted your car collection score at the same time.
Yeah, whatever. I thought we were done here. Looks like we still got one race left in this series. Now, I geared the car lower so it accelerated better, but I actually wound up performing worse. I came in second place, so I may go back in and bump up the gear ratio a little bit. It kind of split the difference between what I had before and what I just did. I think that was a good change. We never topped out, but the car just, I don't know, it needed something. Still out accelerating everyone else. Big time. Oh, I hate this track. Come on, go, 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 go. Really helped me to learn this track. I don't know this one at all, but it looks familiar. Those bumps will be really nasty in a fast car. Coming up on a hard left-hand turn. A little bit of nudging, a little bit of encouragement in the turn there. Now I get to drag race you, and I will beat you. And therefore I've taken your position. Fifth place. Once I get used to this map, I might actually like it. Except I don't like this turn. It's coming up. Don't like this at all. Already getting to know that turn. That helped a lot. This is a bumpy area here. Don't hit the wall. Going through the rainbow tunnel. What's that thing called on Thor that they travel through? I'm legitimately having fun. Even though I don't look like it. I'm all focused and serious and look like a medieval warrior and tough and strong and stuff like that. I'm actually having a lot of fun. Oh man, that was my chance to get by him. Or maybe that was my chance to get by him. Here we go, the Rainbow Tunnel. Ooh. Man, we're pulling ahead of them now. On the brakes hard. I got too excited about being in front of everybody, I think. More rainbows. Nice. Dramatic finish. But I think this right here is a good time for me to take a break. I've been filming for almost 4 hours straight. I'm going to end this live stream and come back probably about 2 or 3 hours. You'll see me back here for a bit. So yeah, thanks for joining. If you like this channel, please subscribe and come back later to see more. Thanks.